guys, so this is gonna be like probably my like last video before Christmas, as you guys can like see. Plus, I'm gonna go to a pajama party later. I'm like gonna go get changed this like in a little bit. But I just thought I'd react to the Galaxy Adventures, which is like kid friendly, I guess you can say. Animated Star Wars thingy. I'm definitely probably gonna watch it, even though I think it's like a couple of minutes per episode, and I wonder if they're gonna like have like celebrity celebrity voiceovers. Like I watched somebody else reacting to it, but it sounds like they took possibly like James Earl Jones, maybe Mark Hamill and them, or just like actual footage from the movie and made into a kids one. I also have a nephew, guys. He is almost 5 in August, rather. And if he's over one of the days of celebration, maybe we'll like live stream / react to it. Like, look, there's this. Especially like if we get any announcements, like there's rumored Kenobi by Dave Filoni, which I'll probably react to. Plus, it's kind of my birthday in April, May. Me and my friends are gonna go see the Stephen King remake of Pet Sematary. So maybe I'll like react to whatever comes first. I guess we don't exactly know when it's going, and that comes out like April 5th. So here's my quick reaction, and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, guys. And there's reportedly footage or something of Galaxy's Edge coming maybe Christmas, so that will be like my video whenever every famous YouTuber comes back, unless some of them take holidays. Yeah. So here it goes.
In the Star Wars galaxy, adventure awaits in a thrilling new series of shorts. So team up with your friends.
Are you sure this thing is safe?
Grab your lightsaber.
This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight.
Fix your starship.
How's this?
Use the Force.
All too easy.
Luke, you switched off your targeting computer.
And stand up to evil.
I want to know what happened to the plans they sent you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fight it.
Star Wars Galaxy of Adventures. Coming soon to the all-new Star Wars Kids YouTube channel.
I cannot wait for this to be exact. It seems like it's probably for sure going to be for kids, especially it's 41 years this year for Star Wars. So maybe they're going to show a few little things, introduce you guys as well. Here, I'm going to speculate for the fun of it on Celebration as well, since I usually do like a 5-minute or whatever video. Wait, so first off, I think that they probably did get back some of the original casting, like some of the actors, or like footage from the movies. Like Alec Guinness is no longer, and nobody knows what Ewan McGregor is doing. Like, will he show up for the celebration? If they did the Phantom Menace 20 years, guys, 20 years, Ewan McGregor has been wielding a lightsaber, talking and loving about Star Wars. If he comes back for episode 9, I'm gonna probably have a heart attack in theaters in a good way. And thank you, God, I don't have enough money, because what if Dave Filoni did announce Kenobi with, Ewan McGregor? I know he's getting up there, but Liam Neeson as Qui-Gon. Like, who would you guys like to see return if there was the one? Based off of, in between, sort of like what they did with Rogue One. In between Revenge of the Sith. I'm so excited and tired a little bit and stuff for both like later and Galaxy Edge and stuff that I just said that. And The New Hope. Like, I definitely think for sure we're gonna see Qui-Gon as Force Ghost, just because Yoda mentioned him exactly in Revenge of the Sith, like towards the end. training you must have with an old master or something. Definitely somewhat, or maybe in the next we're gonna hear about a little kid named Luke Skywalker. I have really no clue about Luke, about Leia, since she would be like on an Alderaan. Plus, guys, who do you think is gonna show up? Like, who's most likely gonna show up in the Cassian series? Like, could it be Leia? Because she was mentioned by Bail Organa, and then she like finally appeared like towards the end. But I guess it depends on the timeline too. Like, nobody knows if K2SO is going to be involved, which I'm sure he would be in some way, or mentioned like I got a droid, or him going with Cassian on adventures. But that's going to be really awesome. I cannot wait to like see who they get. Kevin Kleiner, I believe, somebody. Anyone? I haven't seen Marvel's Black Panther, but I heard that the score is pretty good, and the composer actually just joined The Mandalorian. I cannot wait to hear what he did. I'll probably listen to the soundtrack while I'm like getting ready for the Christmas party. Obviously, this is not Christmassy. It doesn't even like say Christmas on it, just like says the store garage or something from here. But a clothing store for those of you guys that don't know. But guys, what do you think? Are we gonna see a teaser for Mandalorian? I definitely think that's possible. Maybe even the cast so far: Nick Nolte, Pedro Pascal, Gina, Nick Nolte, Carl Weathers, Werner Herzog. I'm trying to think of who else. But I definitely think maybe we'll get to see a few of them. And obviously Jon Favreau, maybe even Filoni. Of course, I'm pretty sure Filoni will be there. Like, they may show something else from the next Clone Wars series thingy. Hopefully I'll be around for Celebration. I don't want to miss anything. Like, this would be my first live stream of Celebration, and I'm going to, like, fully charge my iPad just so I can do it. Plus, I'm going to shout out any YouTubers that I usually watch, like, if they have, like, little segments or whatever. Alex from Star Wars Explained, The Resistance Broadcast, also known as Star Wars Newsnet. Guys, go check them out. They are fantastic. They do giveaways. They do polls, like, on a weekly basis. They answer your questions. I've got them in numerous times. I'll probably come up with a list of mine, and I'll try to, like, answer them as well. Actually, you guys want to hear some of my thoughts on, like, these, questions? Like, of what some of my answers would be, actually, for these people? But yeah, go and check them out if you guys haven't. They're pretty awesome. Why don't they even get nominated for like YouTube awards? Because they are that really great. I'm probably gonna get my questions. Just give me a sec. So if I had to pick a plot twist for episode 9, and my options are Snook isn't dead, Rey actually is Luke's daughter, or Jar Jar has been a Sith along is probably Snook. Just because I believe there was rumors, I don't know if this was confirmed, Andy Serkis had to go reshoot some stuff and he had to drop out of a convention. So, that's... But then again, I have no clue. There's some possible rumors about Hux or somebody getting kidnapped by the Resistance and them possibly showing footage, so I don't know if that would work. no clue what my own TV show would be about for Star Wars. Maybe, guys, what do you think about Kenobi though? Would it work better for the streaming service or to be theatrical? Like, I know Solo kind of sucked from some people's point of views, but what? And if episode 10 to like 12 does come around, let's just say like 10 years or whatever from now, I would probably want it to like fill any loose ends, like if episode 9 did leave on a cliffhanger, like Rey's not the only Kenobi, or see, Skywalker, whatever. I think that the Disney's streaming service for Galaxy of Adventures, or that little thing that I just showed you guys, is awesome. So they should be like more exactly like animated of the original trilogy. Try to get Mark Hamill back in them. I have no clue my predictions actually for episode 9's title. That would be really hard. But I think if you guys like looked at what Marvel's doing, I think Endgame was mentioned in one of the Avengers movies. So try watching episode 8. And then like maybe something will pop out that really clicks with you guys, and then maybe that could be the title. The Lucasfilm people at Light and Magic are probably working their butts off, to be exact, with the special editions of all these movies. Like, there's probably some behind the scenes footage that we didn't get to see in episode 8, knowing people, that wasn't on like Blu-rays or whatever to go along with episode 9. Like, there's probably a certain scene that we did not see. Some people actually want episode 9 to have the big 3 in it. Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, and Harrison Ford. I have no clue. Guys, do you even think that there's going to be another voice person for Carrie? Since nobody knows of how much screen time she has in it. If I could host my own panel at Celebration, what would it be about? I have no clue, really. Maybe about, like, the characters. I have no clue. Like, is there a single one for just, like, characters? Like, obviously there's the movies. It would probably be a Skywalker panel if there isn't one this year. And I would try to, like, I don't know who would really show up to this, but I'd at least try to, like, you know, have Mark Hamill, maybe Hayden Christensen. If James Earl Jones was alive, I know that he was the voice, but still he's Darth Vader. David Prowse, I believe he was the bodysuit for Vader in the original trilogy. I almost said Ewan McGregor because I'm, like, addicted to him. If Natalie Portman wanted to come back, because she's technically Padme Skywalker. Maybe Billy Lloyd, just as a remembrance for Carrie, who is technically Leia Skywalker. Jake Lloyd from Jingle All the Way and stuff, one of my favorite Christmas movies. He was the young Anakin. The girl that plays Shmi Skywalker, unless it was just like a certain era that somebody wanted exactly for the panel. And somebody mentions that they want to see Anakin for episode 9 somehow as like a Force ghost. I actually totally agree. He could bring some balance, kind of like what Luke did to Kylo if like Kylo was fighting somebody. So ESPN is doing a National Football Championship on January 7th. Maybe we'll get to see something. Maybe we'll even get to see a Force for a change, because I don't think there's going to be really nothing yet. Maybe a title drop, but nothing really yet for, yeah. One of the rumors for episode 9 is the Resistance will be traveling to many different planets. What do you think we will see? Will Leia visit Naboo? If so, will we see Gungans? I definitely think the Gungans are a possibility. Maybe even we'll see Nick Nolte's character, if his character is still alive, because he's rumored to be a Gungan from the latest Star Wars news net, and I believe also making Star Wars. Leia probably will go visit Naboo again if there's something important there. I think that there's a new planet, which was probably where they filmed Jordan. But I have no clue because I saw some still images and it makes me think we are gonna get some sort of place that we probably did see. It's just where is it? Cloud City, Naboo? Is it Crate? Probably Crate for sure. Depending on where we are at the beginning of the film, if there's an epic battle scene like we did for the Last Jedi, I almost said the Phantom Menace. Or somewhere else. Cloud City, maybe? Since there's rumors that Naomi Aki is Lando's daughter. And I read somewhat of a thingy too. Speaking of Lando, could Carl Weathers be Lando in The Mandalorian, or did the timeline not make any sense? May the Force be with you. That was actually one of mine. And I actually think he couldn't be him. I have no clue. But would the timeline even make sense? Maybe he's one of the bounty hunters? Or he could be related to Lando in other ways. Dad, whatever. Finn's dad. Would you rather have a Kenobi movie theatrically or on the upcoming streaming service? I guess it depends on the budget, and I'm sure it would be theatrically since fans wanted them more than Solo. That was actually one of mine too. Would you be interested in an animated series about the adventures of Han, Luke, and Leia happen between episodes 6 and 7? I think we're probably gonna get that somehow with Resistance. I've never watched I've seen one episode, but I have no clue if we're close to thinking about that, because there's possibly rumors that Kylo Ren will be there. I know that Oscar Isaac, not Adam Driver, that Oscar Isaac and Gwendolyn Christie, Captain Phasma, and Poe Dameron, they are on the Resistance. So maybe, I don't know if Mark Hamill even has something to do with it. The Skywalker saga is ending with episode 9. What is the fate of the characters after movie, assuming we will never see them again? I think we will probably see them for sure, maybe a comic book. Because nobody knows, I guess, of what's going to be the exact next movie. Nobody knows what's happening with Ryan's movie, okay, guys? Nothing has been said. Guys, do you think we're even going to see something? Or behind the scenes drawings, what Gareth did for Rogue One before the poster and stuff, at least from Ryan and the Game of Thrones people, because obviously they did nothing yet. Nobody knows what the Game of Thrones people are doing as well. Is it going to be Old Republic? Is it going to be about one of these characters? I think it's probably going to be Old Republic. I would probably scream if it was Kenobi or something. What do you think about an Obi-Wan Kenobi movie similar to the book, yet has flashbacks of his years with Satine? I think this would explain his casual response to Padme and Anakin. I guess it depends on what the route or whatever way this possible Obi-Wan Kenobi movie takes place. Nobody knows exactly of what the timeline will be. I think it's gonna be possibly like I said, Revenge of the Sith, after kind of when Liam Neeson back as Qui-Gon, Frank as Yoda, maybe Hayden. Guys, do you think even Darth Vader is gonna appear in Kenobi, or is there gonna be another villain that could span 3 films, a bounty hunter, whatever, Maul? Whatever. I'm gonna skip one because I not seen any of the things. with Celebration coming somewhat soon. Guys, it's like 4 months away. 4 or 5 months? Do you think we will see either a teaser or behind the scenes or meet the cast or a Celebration panel? And like I said, maybe. I think for sure it's possible we'll probably see for sure a Mandalorian. Or at least meet the cast, Nolte, everybody. Also, nobody knows, I guess, of who's gonna appear. Like, is it gonna be a shocker? And because Ewan McGregor didn't appear last year. Liam Neeson sent in a video, Samuel L. Jackson did. So, like, is any of those people gonna appear? Because it's hard to say, because 20 years, you guys, for The Phantom Menace, which was, I'm sure, like, the one that made me love Star Wars / hate it, because I used to be scared of Darth Maul. There was a Guinness Book of World Records that, like, had his face on it that scared me. Then again, I was, like, 6 when that film came out, and, like, 8 or 10, probably, when Attack of the Clones. Then, like, in my early teens, maybe, like, 13 or something, when Revenge of the Sith came out. Should Disney produce full... Oh, wait, never mind. If you could pick any minor character to get a TV show, who and why would pick him or her? I think it could possibly be Broom Kid. I don't know why, but some people just want to see a full story. Like, is he going to join Rey's possible new Jedi? Is he going to do this, that? Plus, you're only seeing a little bit of him. What do you think Star Wars will look like in 25 years? Maybe better technology. Like, knowing Lucasfilm, knowing whoever. But, like, yeah. Like, they could pull a Stan Winston. He was, like, the guy behind Pumpkinhead and, like, creator for, I think, E.T. and a few other things. Pardon me, give me a second. So maybe, like, new technologies, drones, I don't know, to make this next Star Wars or the future ones look really, really awesome. How do you want to see Ben Solo's Jedi training? Comic series, novels, TVs, or films? Anime series would probably be awesome. Plus, Mark Hamill is a great voice actor. He has done, obviously, Batman, and a few other thingies. We know that Pedro Pascal is the Mandalorian, and that's about it. So I'm curious how you see the things. Like, for example, who is the most likely to play the Force-sensitive character? Who might be a CGI character? Things like that. So I'm gonna go over like 2 people. Two I mentioned. Well, one I technically did mention. So the Gungans are basically CGI, and apparently Nick Nolte only just recorded his lines, and he's not been on set. I think he could be the CGI character, like the Gungan, like I said, and I forget her last name, but that Gina girl, she's like from Fate of the Furious or something, or one of the Fast and Furious. She's in this film called like Haywire in like 2000 something with Ewan McGregor, Bill Paxton, Channing Tatum. I almost said Hayden Christensen originally. So maybe Gina could be a Force sensitive. Some people already thought of somebody from like the Clone Wars animated series or somebody. Maybe she could be Ahsoka. Who knows? Tyler went his Home Alone on a Saturday night. What does he pick on Netflix? Would probably be the Gilmore Girls. Was there ever a performance in the Star Wars movie that you thought deserved the Best Actor Actress nomination at the Oscars? The Academy tends to avoid blockbuster films, so I think Driver's performance, it's like in The Last Jedi, were deserving but overlooked. I definitely think so about Adam, maybe even Mark Hamill. I'm trying to think of the Best Actress, Daisy Ridley? And that's like all I have for you guys at the moment. But yeah, Merry Christmas, you guys, and I'll see you guys possibly in the new year. If I get any Star Wars stuff, I'll show you guys. Like, guys, look what I did to my calendar, okay? That's my Star Wars calendar over there. It's been stuck on March because I broke off part of Poe, and it doesn't, like, the next one, April, May, June, whatever, does not want to stick on. But yeah, so bye, guys. May the Force be with you. Bye.